What is going on, guys? It's your boy Az. We are back here with another one, and finally we are going to be able to get tier 15 Moon Dragon today, so that way we can start testing around the Infinity Watch team in Dark Dimension 4. Unfortunately, other than the first three nodes where you can utilize all 5 of them, you aren't able to use Adam Warlock in the Cosmic nodes because of that legendary requirement. But that's not gonna slow us down. We're still gonna try and test it out there. And because I have been getting lots of people asking about whether or not they should still be investing in Hela, Minerva, those previous cosmic characters versus the Infinity Watch now. So do keep in mind, we'll jump into some gameplay here, but do keep in mind with the cosmic characters, there's still a lot of good options to choose from. And the only drawback I would say to using the Infinity Watch is the fact that you can't use Adam Warlock in that specific set of nodes. And on top of that, Hela, Minerva, for example, and Kestrel and Silver Surfer, those are all still great characters you can use, and they're actually really, really effective in Doom raids as well. Problem is if you invest these guys just solely for Dark Dimension 4, they get broken up a bit in Doom raids, so really you're not utilizing their full potential there. But if you have the resources, if you have a lot of materials, I would highly, highly, highly recommend you guys push this team. Again, like I said, with Gamora, and you've got Nebula, and then you got Moondragon and Phyla-Vell. They're all different character trait requirements for Doom raids, so that would be the only drawback. But if you have the materials for it, and you already have combinations of Minerva and Hela and Silver Surfer and whoever else, they can form pretty good synergies with these guys. But let's actually jump into the first set of cosmic nodes. We'll do node number 7 today, and I'll just show you guys just how effective this team is even without Adam Warlock. Okay, alright, so we are back here, and as you guys can see here, we're just slowly trucking along here. We are on the cosmic node 7, and yeah, I've done this one a few times now with Silver Surfer, Kestrel, and Thanos, and all these other equivalents. So if you guys haven't checked that out, it's in the playlist. If you guys are curious, I'll perhaps attach the links as well, so you guys can find it in the description, so it's easier to find. But for this one, we will be utilizing the 4 of them with Kestrel. Why am I using Kestrel? Well, she's one of my biggest characters, and because of the offensive potential she brings, the speed. If you want to bring Silver Surfer, or if you want to bring Minerva, those are also good picks. I found them to be a bit slower because they don't have that DPS that Kestrel brings, and of course, when that defense down lays down, you get those extra little hits from her passive, and it is super juicy. So right off the get-go here, you guys can see that we're going to try to land the vulnerability on Blob, so that way we can utilize Kestrel's her special. Unfortunately, I don't believe it's charged. I was using her, I think, in the earlier nodes, and I don't believe it's charged because I got a bit carried away. So there you guys can see here, I didn't really get a charge, so that's fine. That puts us at a little bit of disadvantage, but doesn't really change much. I go for Blob because he just gets a lot of deflect, and he's kind of right in the middle there. So if you have Kestrel and you have her special, smash it right down the middle there, and it should be able to take at least half a health of all these guys in one go. And then from that point on, once you get rid of Blob, you can go for Strife, you can go for Magneto. I tend to go for either one of those, but Strife because he's really annoying with his ability block, so that's kind of why. Gamora will easily make short work of these guys. It doesn't take them long because these guys have a ton of damage, especially with Kestrel behind their back and just carrying the team here with the defense down. I have tried this team with Minerva and Silver Surfer, and it works just as well, just not as fast. So for the sake of speed, and that way I don't have to slow any footage down as well, you guys can see this, that we're actually cruising right along here pretty fast. I think it's only like some of these guys haven't even got their second turn yet. So I mean, it's these guys are fast. They do a lot of hits in, and as you can see, Kestrel is just assisting like there's no tomorrow. Nebula is also the backbone to this team because she brings so much assists. Getting her passive T forward is probably the best thing if you want to maximize your assists from her, because every time anytime an Infinity Watch ally hits, there's that extra chance she'll assist, and then on top of that, if she lands the vulnerability, you're almost getting a triple tap. So that's one of the reasons why this team does so much damage. And For the most part, I'm really just tapping the first or second ability. I haven't really used ultimates or anything like that. What's also important is making sure Phyla-Vel gets the death proof on everybody, so that way these guys get drained as well. Thanks to her amazing passive, this allows their sustain to be almost infinite. Yeah, and allows for them to do really well. So we're gonna go after X23 here, so that's gonna land the triple tap, and then of course we can use any of these abilities, but do keep in mind Moondragon's second ability reduces the turn meter, so that also helps out, because if you have a character that's problematic, they can turn and wind down very similar to a ghost mechanism. And then we're going to finally do the special there. That's going to hit some nice defense downs, do a huge amount of damage to these guys, and Negasonic doesn't even, like, look at this, like they're scratching us, but so much buffs on our team. And as you guys can see here, we're gonna heal up everything. We're gonna bury ourselves. Look at this, just absolutely amazing sustain. If you guys are interested, I will definitely post nodes 8 and 9 once I get the recordings of it. But I just wanted to show you guys just how good these guys are on node 7, just to kind of give you, like I said, basically a preview of what this team can do, and it's absolutely astonishing. I think this node can be problematic for a lot of people, even running the Hela Minerva squad. And right here, as you guys can see, we're making short work of this. Obviously, I know I've got some pretty beefed up Gamora and Nebula, but Phyla-Vel and Moondragon are only 4 or 5 yellows, so they're not super big, and they're only 4 reds, so they're not crazy big characters. But as you guys can see here, thanks to Kestrel being the backbone and allowing all those extra little hits, absolutely insane. We're just making short work of this node. It's nothing, like I said, I think initially when this node was first played by a lot of people, they said it was a pain in the butt, and now with this new team, we are just making a joke out of this, especially with all these triple hits. Like, look at this, boom, 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 so much damage, so much DPS from this team, and that's the reason why I have Kestrel here. That's not to say Minerva, Hela, or Silver Surfer won't work. I've tried using Minerva. Minerva works well until she gets basically nuked. I like Kestrel because she has a lot of sustain, and she has a lot of beefiness to the team. And that's one of the reasons why I'm using her. So there you guys have it there. We didn't take that long to do it, and just bear with me here for a quick minute, but I'll quickly just pull over a spreadsheet so you guys can just quickly take a look at the time frames. But yeah, we did that pretty fast. Didn't even take 6 or 7 minutes. A very fast run, so that way you guys can see the Infinity Watch on node 7. And hopefully I can get nodes 8 and 9 out to you guys. So hopefully you guys can see this, but this is basically, I just did a quick little run up on the times in which it took me. So again, if you guys watch the other videos, you'll see that definitely for sure the Infinity Watch plus Kestrel, just a little bit shy under 5 minutes, or 5 minutes exactly. And then when I used the Kestrel Surfer combo with Hela and Minerva with Proxima, that took a little bit, yeah, just a little bit shy under 14 minutes as well. And then previously with the Hela, Proxima, Thanos, Minerva, the 4-man crew, that one took the longest, because that makes sense. There's, they're down one character, and these were all one shots. But as you guys can see here, there is definitely a sheer difference in the terms of DPS. It's not even close as to how strong the Infinity Watch team. Only drawback is with that particular team, with there being additional biomats that's attached, I believe, to Moondragon, one of those characters. So it isn't just, if you're just focusing on Hela, Proxima, Minerva, you're just worried about tech, cosmic, and maybe skilled materials if you're running Kestrel. But when you're running Infinity Watch, you also have that extra biomaterial incentive, which is a problem, because if you're trying to gear up for the city nodes, that's going to eat up into your biomaterials. So that might slow you down in the progress of things. But I'd say overall right now, if you guys are pushing for what's important to the meta, I definitely say the Infinity Watch team is definitely sticking around. Just like Black Order. Black Order stuck around quite a bit too, and they're still here. They're still lingering a bit. I still see them time to time in my arena shards, and they're huge, like 800, maybe 800k or something like that. But obviously in war, defense, and offense, I still see them. So they're still obviously in the game, but obviously not as dominant now as the Infinity Watch team. So anyways, hopefully this has helped you guys out. If you guys are still trying to figure out if you want to level them up, or if you're on the fence about who to level up for the Cosmic Notes. But hopefully it gives you guys an idea of just how strong this team is. I'll hopefully try to get Notes 8 and 9 done and get them posted so you guys can have a reference as well. Alright guys, thank you for watching as always guys. Take care and happy gaming.